These are tough times for supply chains and business leaders who depend on them. Brexit. The pandemic. Congestion at major ports. Now a 300-foot-long container ship is preventing hundreds of other vessels from using the Suez Canal, one of the most important waterways in the world. If corporate officials needed to be reminded about the importance of preparing or updating their crisis management plans in these uncertain times, the headlines about the stranded ship should be enough to make their plans a top priority, whether they rely on supply chains or not. Company executives who don't know today how they would respond to a crisis tomorrow could make a bad situation worse when hit with a crisis, and harder to address and recover from it. To the untrained eye, supply chains can appear to be strong, dependable, and built on a solid foundation. But as the Suez Canal crisis shows, looks are deceiving. Nicholson is the CEO of Pathmind, which uses AI to help companies optimize supply chains. He observed the global supply chain has been built on top of ice shavings and toothpicks. There are weak points everywhere. Suez isn't the only one. A lot of companies outsource different parts of their supply chain to be managed by others, which makes them passive consumers of other people's mistakes. They don't have the ability to react. They don't know what their alternatives are. He noted that, there are cheap manufacturers on different continents, but you pay the price in the complexity of your supply chain. It is a hidden price until Suez happen, and then it is not hidden anymore. Nicholson predicted the current canal blockage, and other events are going to push companies to look at more alternatives like onshoring and nearshoring, which will coincide with Biden's policies to recenter the U.S. supply chain in North America. It did not take long for the stranded ship to create crisis situations for others. Lukas Kinigadner is the CEO and co-founder of Anyline, a mobile data company. Our supply chains are the arteries of industry, and in the era of same-day delivery and just-in-time inventory, even a small blockage can cause headaches and disruptions down the line, he observed. The delays caused by the blockage of the Suez Canal are already mounting, with oil prices already jumping, while car and computer manufacturers have raised the alarm over a worsening shortage of computer chips, Kinigadner said. Paul Hong is the Distinguished University Professor of Global Supply Chain Management and Asian Studies at the University of Toledo's College of Business and Innovation. The Suez Canal is the gateway for the movement of goods between Europe and Asia. Annually, more than 1.2 billion tons of cargo represents 12% of world trade. Even temporary blockage is likely to have a significant impact on multiple fronts, he observed.